Hey folks, Kid here with AMT TV, and you get on your first day this week my weekly rant. Already Monday morning, and I'm going insane. So here we go. My mind is of course, I've got a business sense mind. College has taught me that, and running my business has done that. So my mind fluctuates from different things. But before this, I was an equipment operator for many years. I was actually up at Bingham Canyon Mine, and I operated one of the shovels, the trucks, loaders, things like that. My mind is completely different than most. An equipment operator's mind is thinking 10, 15 steps ahead, because they're always thinking of where they need to go next, what they need to do next. They're in a process of not right now, but what's next. So they're in a constant move, a constant production flow. You have to do that. You have to be that. And that's what makes a good equipment operator. And I learned a lot of this from some of the best equipment operators I've ever seen. Tom and Raymond Hatfield, Rick Coley, Tom Rowland, the legend in his own mind, Galen Cleverly. And there's a bunch more that I molded, I learned, and I got taught quite a bit, especially up at Kennecott running shovels. And this was all thanks to, of course, Don Mallet and the General. You know who you are. Thank you for the opportunity. But my mind is always way ahead of where I'm at right now. And it needs to be in a production mine, in a smooth, efficient flow of what you're doing. And you can apply this to just about anything in life if you think about it. We've got too many people driving around or walking around life with their horse blinders on. They don't see anything going on around them. And everything you do affects everybody else around you. I think of it in many different ways, and we'll get there. But let's talk about the last week of school. I've been going all year long. My mind, my brain just went like that emoji, all over the place, and I just don't understand it. I can't grasp the concept of why people do this. But the school drop-off zone, the school drop-off lane, that is built for efficiency. It's made for a smooth flow of traffic to get the kids out of the vehicle, onto the sidewalk, and into the school. So you pull up, you stop, 5-10 seconds max, let the kid out, kid goes to school. You don't stop, walk in there and pay your kids lunch money. You don't stop, walk little Johnny to class. That's not what that's for. You find a parking stall. Heaven forbid you find a parking lot Nazi in the parking lot you're at, and that's where you just want to stay away. You just don't want to park there at all, because you're going to get towed, you're going to get harassment, you're going to get whatever. So just stay away from the parking lot Nazis. But if you're needing to stop and go into the school, please do us all a favor. And I guarantee there's hundreds of parents out there going, God, I feel your pain. Find a parking stall. Park there. Get out of your vehicle and do whatever it is you need to do. Please, folks, you have now all summer long to get this in mind and to understand the concept of the school drop-off zone. Pull up. Let your kids out. And go. Don't stop and get out and BS with administration. Please help us all out. I've even got kind of a joke in my mind that we're just going to do a slow roll, man. 5 miles an hour. You jump out, get in. I'm afraid one of my kids will probably trip, fall out of the truck, break their nose, scrape up their knees, all that kind of stuff. So please do stop. 5-10 seconds. We all understand that. Even if it's 30 seconds, it's not so bad. But you got to understand the consistent flow of a production line. Think of it this way. You just ordered something off of Amazon Prime. Darn you for not shopping local in the first place. But anyway, aside from that, there's a process your item has to go through. Your item isn't automatically just packaged and ready to go with your label on it. No, that's not how it works. Especially in my store. You buy something online, you got to find the product. You have to wrap it in bubble wrap, peanuts, all that kind of stuff in the box. Then you put the label on it. That box in big warehouses has to go down a production line, has to go down a conveyor belt. Rollers. Walmart distribution is a prime example. Cabela's distribution is a prime example of this. It's a constant flow. And if someone decides to stop and park on the conveyor belt, that disrupts the flow of everything and could delay your Prime package by a day. Oh my gosh. Hopefully I just reached somebody out there. My light bulb just turned on. Did you see that? Bling. So please, folks, school drop-off zones are for school drop-offs, not park and wait, not park and ride, not park and visit, not park and BS. Please, pull up, drop your kid off, let him go in. If you need to walk little Johnny into class, that's fine. Just find a parking stall, a place that's designated for parking, straying away from all parking lot Nazis, and you'll be just fine. But before my mind just explodes all inside my truck and there's brain matter, I know there's a little bit of a brain in there, brain matter all over the inside of my truck because I can't understand people's thought processes when they stop and go inside the school. Please, don't do that. Please, just keep the flow going, the efficiency going. Like one of my favorite sheriffs used to say every time back in our days when we were 16, it was a whole different story. You'd get pulled over, and I won't say his name, but he'd ask us each time, Mr. Hamilton, did you get your driver's license from a Cracker Jack box? I'm sure Pete Bizinas remembers those stories. So come on, folks. We didn't get our driver's licenses from a Cracker Jack box. Let's actually put our heads on our shoulders on a swivel. Make sure we see everything that's going on around us, not the horse blinders, and let's pay attention to what we're doing and not stop in the school drop-off zone. Thank you. In the meantime, when you come stop in front of another man's treasures to park on the street, you can stop for as long as you need. Come in, see us. 14 West Vine. We're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 6. We're happy to help you find that perfect treasure. And we have a parking lot right across the street. Huge parking lot with no parking lot Nazis. So go ahead. Come on in and see us. We'll be happy to help you. Have a great day, folks, and kids, have a great last week of school. We'll see you guys.